Forbes said Blackpink is paving the way for K-pop. Forbes' recent assessment that Blackpink paved the way for K-pop's global success has sparked a lively debate among internet users. While Forbes lauds Blackpink for their undeniable impact on the music industry and their role in introducing K-pop to a worldwide audience, not all K-pop fans share the same viewpoint. On August 15th, Forbes published an article celebrating Blackpink's achievements within the music industry. The magazine praised the quartet's global appeal, highlighting their successful solo careers and the attention each member garnered with their respective musical releases. Forbes acknowledged that Blackpink had solidified their status as a powerhouse in the industry. Forbes also credited Blackpink with significantly contributing to the global recognition of K-pop. The article noted that Blackpink's earlier successes in the United States had paved the way for subsequent K-pop acts to make waves on Western charts. Highlighted the changing landscape, where Western audiences have grown more receptive to K-pop's unique sound and cultural nuances, with language barriers becoming less of an obstacle. Following the article's publication, the phrase "Blackpink paved the way" became a trending topic globally on Twitter. Many fans concurred with Forbes' assessment, lauding Blackpink's undeniable success and influence in the industry. However, not everyone in the K-pop community shares this perspective. Some fans argued that while Blackpink is undeniably one of the most successful K-pop groups, they should not be considered the pioneers or trailblazers of Korean music's global outreach. Counterarguments to Forbes' claims appeared on various online forums. 1. Pioneers from previous generations. The argument that the first and second generations of K-pop artists paved the way for the genre's global recognition is a perspective rooted in history. Fans who hold this view often reference iconic groups like H.O.T., Sotaeji and Boys, and S.E.S., who laid the initial groundwork for K-pop's expansion beyond South Korea's borders. These early pioneers ventured into international markets with limited resources and paved a path that subsequent generations of artists, including Blackpink, have continued to navigate. Supporters of this viewpoint see Blackpink as an essential part of K-pop's evolution, building upon the foundations laid by their predecessors. 2. Global impact versus fashion and rumors. Critics who argue that Blackpink's impact is more tied to fashion and dating rumors than their music emphasize the broader cultural influence the group wields. They suggest that while Blackpink's music undeniably plays a role in their popularity, their status as fashion icons and their personal lives frequently generate substantial media attention. In contrast, other K-pop acts, such as BTS, are often lauded for their music's societal impact, addressing social issues and creating a deep emotional connection with their audience. Supporters of this argument contend that K-pop's global impact extends beyond catchy tunes and should encompass a broader cultural influence that goes beyond music alone. 3. Successor to 2NE1. Fans who assert that groups like 2NE1 and Big Bang laid the foundation for K-pop's international presence often point to the fearless experimentation and fusion of genres that characterize these earlier acts. 2NE1, with their unconventional concepts and fierce performances, challenged the conventions of K-pop girl groups and garnered international attention. Supporters of this perspective argue that while Blackpink has undoubtedly achieved global success, their style and music build upon the legacy of groups like 2NE1. They also suggest that BTS, with their massive worldwide following, may be considered as having expanded and solidified K-pop's global reach further. 4. Psy's global hit. Psy's Gangnam Style is often cited as a groundbreaking moment in K-pop's global journey. The song's unprecedented viral success on an international scale introduced countless individuals to K-pop for the first time. Some fans argue that Psy's achievement was an early milestone in K-pop's globalization, occurring before Blackpink's debut. They contend that this exposure laid a significant foundation for subsequent K-pop acts to explore international markets. The debate also touched on the idea that the author of the Forbes article may be a devoted Blackpink fan, leading to a biased perspective. Fans raised questions about the article's intentions and whether it was sponsored content. In summary, Forbes' assessment that Blackpink paved the way for K-pop's global success has generated diverse opinions within the K-pop community. While there's no denying Blackpink's substantial influence, some fans believe that earlier generations of K-pop artists and groups have played equally vital roles in opening doors for Korean music on the global stage. Ultimately, the debate reflects the dynamic and passionate nature of the K-pop fanbase and the ongoing evolution of the genre's global impact. Numerous counter-arguments to Forbes' claims were left on online forums. We're back with nonsense again. The first and second generations paved the way, the rest just need to get on the train. I've seen performances by Big Bang, Hyolyn, Zico, and Epic High in Europe, and I feel saying Blackpink paved the way is an overstatement. Not to mention, they have only a few songs. Most of the buzz they generate today comes from fashion and dating rumors. I say this as a true Blackpink fan. Blackpink and BTS made K-pop more famous in the Western region, but they did pave the way for K-pop to reach a global audience. If we're talking about the second generation of idols, 2NE1 and Big Bang paved the way for Korean music to approach the Western market. They're not trailblazers. Artists like Psy, BoA, Big Bang, 2NE1, Wonder Girls, and SNSD laid the foundation. BTS followed and plowed the path, especially in the US. It seems the author of the article is a Blink. I'm wondering if they paid for this article. What did they pave the way for exactly? If we're talking about international success, isn't that BTS? It must be said that Blackpink is the group that paved the way. They debuted as successors to 2NE1. Before they reached international fame, BTS accomplished that. Their success owes a lot to the media. Before their debut, Psy's Gangnam Style was already a global hit. What do you think about this? Do you agree with Forbes? Let me know in the comment below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you enjoy this video. See you next time.